Morning. My name is Arvind Misra. I'm Managing Director of Belararox. And Belararox is a company which was listed on the stock exchange in January this year. We own a couple of projects, one in New South Wales, one in WI. The project in New South Wales is our flagship project. This project was previously owned by other company, Ironbark. The ASX code is IBZ. Previous to them, it was owned by various other owners, including Rio Tinto. And also historically, there was an underground mine at Bellara, which mined very high-grade copper and gold and silver. So based upon the holes that were drilled by previous owners, they had published a JORC 2004 compliant resource. So we are a company that is a bit more advanced than average exploration companies starting from scratch, because we already have a lot of holes drilled, historical information, and a JORC resource. In terms of the location of the project, our project is located about 300 kilometers northwest of Sydney. It falls into the famous belt called Lachlan Fold Belt, and we have about 643 square kilometer area, and the nearest town or well-established towns are Mudgee, Orange, and Dubbo. So it's very well-serviced project area for us. The targets that we have, they are only shallow at the moment, only up to 350 and 400 meters of depth. My second project is in Western Australia, near Coolgardie, about 30 kilometers west of Coolgardie, and it is very near to some of the very large, well-established projects like Bullabulling, 3 million ounces, owned by another company. And north of our leases is another project called Gecko, which has got 320,000 ounces, and Bullabulling has got 3 million ounces in resource. So it happens to be in that area, which is known for very high level of gold endowment in that area. Very excited about the work. The work at Bullabulling that we have done is 2D and 3D prospectivity modeling. We have got 7 targets defined, and we'll be drilling them sometime early next year. But our flagship project is the Bellara project. We have finished phase 1 drilling there, drilling about 5,700 meters of drilling. So inclusive of the holes, that were 27 holes drilled by previous owners and about 33 holes. So the new model that we are generating for the resource estimation has got about 60 hole information going into it. And we are looking at announcing a resource estimate, hopefully by end of October. So this work that we have completed since listing in January has been so quite significant work and all very successful program. So we've done gravity survey, we've done IP survey, we have done downhole survey, and inclusive of the magnetic survey done in the past, we have done a prospectivity modeling, and prospectivity modeling shows the extensions of the ore body, particularly in the area south of our second project called Native B, that goes for 1.5 kilometers south. And in the next round of drilling that we expect to do would be to drill Native B and also test the depth extensions of the Bellara. So we got a very exciting next round of drilling program, which is we're going to pursue now on the back of a very successful capital raise we did. Last week, we announced $3.85 million at 55 cent share price, and it was very well supported because the offer was subscribed within a few hours of opening on the first day of trading halt. So well-funded company, very tightly held register. 20% of our shareholding is about 60%. Top 20 holds about 60% of shareholding, very tightly held. We got great support from some key brokers, including Canaccord and CPS and Loss Partners. In addition to this great project, we have got good team led by our chairman, Neil Warburton, and very famous geologist, Michelle Stokes, and a couple of independent non-executive directors, Simon Robertson and also John Tracus. They both are very experienced ASX directors. In terms of what's coming up in the next 12 months, in the month of October, we're going to be announcing metallurgy. We'll be announcing our maiden resource. And then we will get on with the second phase of drilling, which we expect to start second half of November. And then we'll do a bit more geology and reconnaissance work, early stage work, further beyond the 6 kilometers we have only studied so far. We got 20 more kilometers beyond that, which is mineralized, trained. And that's on our Belararox project. On the below bulling side, we'll be drilling some holes, and we will be assessing the results of that and further doing the modeling. And beyond that, we have 2 more leases that are about to be granted to us on the eastern side, 2 ELAs, and those ELAs they have got very promising signs of gold. There has been some old gold working in that area, and nobody knows where the source is. So we'll be looking at doing some work in that area also. So our exploration strategy is centered around developing a JORC 2012 inferred resource over the historic mines at Belararox and ATB. We will explore the potential extension and repetitions of massive sulfide mineralization defined by electrical geophysics techniques. The 3D geological models will be developed using artificial intelligence, assisted computer modeling techniques to prioritize the new targets. And obviously, with the success, we have been one of the most successful IPO of this year. Based on their success, I have been having a lot of offers to acquire the projects which are nearby to us in the similar commodities, and we keep looking at them. And if they become value accretive for us, we'll be going and looking at doing some M&A work. So in summary, very good market response to us since we listed in January 2022. We're on track to deliver a resource. Multiple drill holes that we have drilled have intersected massive sulfide, and several of them have been wider intersection and higher in grade. And new drill ready targets are ready that we will know we can drill and hopefully intersect similar mineralization to Belararox. And at Bulling, we'll be doing our drilling. We are a well-funded company, very good sales register, very good team, delivering the results as we promised. And we're looking forward to building our business going forward.